Let's pop you over to Kwa-Zulu Natal, of course, with the Easter weekend on the horizon. Traffic volumes there are expected to surge. Authorities on the roads are projecting up to 1,500 vehicles per hour through major routes. Mlondi Radebe is joining us now from the Mariann Hill Toll Plaza. And Mlondi, I see it's clear skies there now, but of course, over the past couple of days, there have been real concerns about the extent to which heavy downpours might affect travel.
Thank you very much, Ayanda. We are here at the Mariann Hill Toll Plaza. As you correctly said, at least this weekend it looks like it's going to be a sunny weekend. No one is going to be worried about the weather conditions on the road. But I'll just speak to the MEC of Transport in Kwa-Zulu Natal, Sibusiso Duma, who will briefly tell us about the plans for this weekend, as well as he's also joined by the Premier of Kwa-Zulu Natal, Baba Tamintuli. They together this weekend about this transport month. Thank you very much, MEC, as well as the Premier of the province. Just to get an update in relation to how many cars have been basically stopped, how many cars are passing the toll road.
Let me greet your good self, Baba Mlondi, and your viewers at home. We are delighted that we've been joined by our Premier of the province, Premier Pemba, who's just gracing our shows and ensuring that the visibility of RTI, the visibility of RTMC. Just remember as well that in his other head, he's also responsible for ComSafe. So we've spoken that it's going to be easy for Kwa-Zulu Natal that all the corners must be stopped. Jointly with all the operations, there is SABC presence, there is Metro presence, there is also custom, so that if there are vehicles that are found to be doing something or carrying illegal goods, there and there we do act. As you enter from Van Renen, there is a visibility from the RTI. From Pongola is the same, Swatini Kolela is the same, Port Edward, also Underberg area. So it means that almost all the corners of Kwa-Zulu Natal are covered, and we are delighted, as directed by the Honorable Premier, that let us ensure that for the next 3 days there is a visibility like we did during the festival season of December. So it does give us that assurance, and it has just decreased almost all other elements, including the fatalities. We are clear that at this point in time there are no major fatalities, even though there was raining. So there is that. We just dispatch a proactive role in ensuring that there are graders as you enter Van Renen. Just remember the issue of the store. According to the SA Weather Services, there was that possibility. We just said, let us do that, and there is that visibility from all the processes.
MEC, there's also a gadget that you said you guys launched today. Can you tell us more about the gadget?
We call that gadget Umemezi Wezimoto. It is able to dictate an unroadworthy vehicles. It is able to dictate a stolen vehicle. It is also ready to tell you that the driver's license is expired. There is no correspondence problem with the vehicle and the VIN number. So it is very advanced. It takes almost 4 minutes just to finalize and enroll all the processes. So it means that it is going to fast track the processes, which is why we are saying that the Premier will also have that gadget whenever he goes, so that he will help to dictate. I'm also going to do the same and all other strategic avenues like Metro, so that we know that in the province of Kwa-Zulu Natal, Alfagwa, Libuya Nesaphula Mthetho. Our theme is that it starts with you. You must be responsible as a motorist at all material time. You're obligated. Kwa-Zulu Natal is a very well province, so we are using that gadget as a cutting edge technology. People will know that in the province of Kwa-Zulu Natal, things are up to date, things are aligned, and almost everything that is not adhering to the law, then we are going to do something in terms of the consequence management.
MEC, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you so much.
Let's just hear from the Premier of the province. Premier, Kwa-Zulu Natal has become the holiday destination for everyone, but during this time also people are going to basically to their churches for the Easter weekend. What is the message from the Premier during this time?
Well, our message is the safety, that people must be safe. You see, the roadblocks or operations that you see is multi-sectoral. Hence, you see also the police who are checking illegal firearms. So that, because the culture that we have seen is that people, when they have functions during these seasons, they tend to pay revenge on the, in fact, conflicts that they have. They kill one another. So it's important that we also confiscate those firearms before they reach the targeted, in fact, people. It's part of the operations. That's what we're doing. We started in the morning in Pietermaritzburg, wherein we're even searching, following the intelligent information, searching for the drugs or the drugs dealers, ensuring that people are safe in this province. And our message is that Kwa-Zulu Natal is a place people can visit. It's safe. We do everything to ensure that people are safe. Police are all over. There are different operations. I think you saw that even yesterday, deputy ministers were at Mandeni. It's because all over in the province of Kwa-Zulu Natal, law enforcement is prioritized in order to ensure that we present a safer province for both the tourists and even the investors. So it's a safe period for the people. And here, on each of the road laws enforcement, the MEC Duma, who's leading that operation, has made it a point that we do not only see the visibility here, but all over the province of Kwa-Zulu Natal. On the other end, as Community Safety and Liaising, we have a responsibility to monitor the visibility of all law enforcers in the province, whether a road, whether traffic, or whether the subs, and even the metro. We have that responsibility in terms of the constitution. But we are satisfied that what is happening in the province of Kwa-Zulu Natal, they are all over. They are ensuring that Kwa-Zulu Natal is a safer province. And we encourage those who are using the road to ensure that they do not overload their vehicles, even the taxis. They do not drink and drive. They do not misconduct themselves by speeding in the road. They must be patient, and it's important that they plan in advance their travel so that they travel early in order to ensure that they do not travel during the odd times and attract the criminals, in fact, to make them the target. And it's important that we all adhere to that. It's a message which I believe everyone who wants to see light after the Easter holidays will adhere to it, because what is important is cooperation, because these operations, they always take place during these times. That is why we are here. But what is more important is the response by the ordinary citizens, whether the ordinary citizens, they really respond properly to the call that a government is making to the laws that are regulating our behavior during all the times. We'll be also visiting churches because we know that some people, they gather in certain churches in one church from different areas, so that we emphasize the issue of obeying the laws so that they are safe. You remember that in Mandeni there was an accident where a bus was overloaded. There are the things, in fact, which we are communicating with the people, that when you overload a vehicle or a bus, you must know that you are exposing the passengers to an accident, and we don't want to lose more lives in the province of Kwa-Zulu Natal.
Premier, thank you very much for your time.
Okay, thank you.
Ayanda, that was the Premier of Kwa-Zulu Natal, Tamin Tuli, basically briefing us in relation to the issues that they will also visit the churches to try and make sure that all the members of those churches, they must behave. They must remember that whenever they are driving or they are using buses, those buses must not be overloaded. Those buses must be roadworthy, so that the passengers will be safe. They are not basically dealing with the private transport only, but also the public transport in the province of Kwa-Zulu Natal. They are saying that also the taxis will be checked, as today you see that they are all out to try and make sure that everyone that is driving passing the Mariann Hill Toll Plaza is also stopped to check whether the car is roadworthy, that person is not under the influence, that person is also carrying a driver's license to make sure that he is the basically the driver that should be driving the car. Back to you in studio, Ayanda, for now.
All right, Mlondi Radebe, live just there from the Mariann Hill Toll Plaza in Kwa-Zulu Natal. Thanks very much indeed.